Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got my baby sister Alexa back in my makeup chair and we did a look inspired by Zendaya. She had a really pink cheek with a golden yellow eye and that bold brow, which I thought would be perfect on Alexa with her features and skin tone. So that's what you're going to see in this video. I hope you like it. Okay, first we're going to moisturize her skin with Ultra Facial Moisturizer by KIEHL'S. Since it is the winter months and she's a little bit dry now, I'm not afraid to pile all that on and just really work it into her skin. None of my clients do this with their face when I'm applying moisturizer, so I don't know why she's doing that. But anyway, we're going to go in with MARC JACOBS Coconut Primer, which is another hydrating primer, again, because she is super dry and I just want to really make sure that skin is prepped for the foundation. And then we're going to go in with a third primer, which is the Radiance primer from Mercier, and this is just going to add some life to her skin and give it a little bit of a glow. Then to lock in all that moisture, I'm going to spray it with some rose water. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to use a new product that I just got. It is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick, and this is in the shade Buff. I'm just going to buff that out with my Morphe 439 brush, and I'm actually really impressed with this foundation because it is full coverage and doesn't feel like it. It's very seamless and lightweight feeling, and usually with sticks they don't go on very smooth. Like I know my Anastasia stick, foundation stick, is not my favorite because it's not easy to blend, but this one is very smooth and blendable, and it just creates a nice natural finish with also covering. Alright, she needs a little bit of warmth to her skin, so we're going to go in with my RCMA VK number 11 foundation palette, and I'm using my Morphe E8 brush just to put that color where I want the contour, so on her jawline, underneath her cheekbones, and also her temples, and just really blend that in, and then also go over that with my damp beauty blender just to make sure everything is seamless and blended. For the nose contour, I'm using that same contour shade, and I'm using this brush from Real Techniques. It's an eye brush, and I just find that I like using it for the nose because instead of just drawing lines down the nose, this looks more natural and can kind of diffuse that shade and look just softer. It just has a softer effect. So I'm just going to place that down the nose and then at the tip of the nose, and then go over that with my beauty blender just to make sure it's all blended nice. And then for concealer, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in shade Light Medium, and I'm just going to push that under the eye with my finger, keeping it lower because once I blend that out, then I can diffuse it up underneath the eye. I just don't want to go too close to the under the eye with this Shape Tape because it is a thicker full coverage consistency and I don't want it to look too cakey, so I'm putting that lower and then I'll blend up. Then with that same concealer, I'm just placing that at the other places on the face I want highlighted, so the chin, a little bit above the lip, down the center of the nose, and on the forehead, and again blending that out with my beauty blender. Now with my Morphe setting spray, I'm going to spray all over the foundation and the base that I placed on the face and pushing that into the skin with my damp beauty blender. And I'm doing this step before I go in with my powders, and I just find that this technique really helps for a long-lasting finish. Then with my Cover FX setting powder, I'm just gonna set underneath the eyes and everywhere else that I highlighted. Then with my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, I'm just going to push that everywhere that I put the cream contour. For blush, I'm going to use a cream blush, which is Brit Whit by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to push that on her cheeks and right up her cheekbones. So I'm going to put this on and then layer on also a powder cream on top to really enhance that color. Then with my liquid highlighter by e.l.f., which is a really pretty goldy silvery sheen, I'm just going to place that right up the cheekbones and in that C shape right under the brow, just to add some glow. And then to enhance that, I'm putting my Master Chrome by Maybelline. I'm pretty sure this is a molten gold. I'm not sure, I'll put it down below, but putting that on top of the cream highlight is just going to really enhance that highlight and just make it pop a little bit. And now onto my favorite part, which is her brows. They're just so fun to fill in. They remind me so much of Zendaya's brows. They're just perfect and full and sharp, and they're just great. So I'm just filling them in with my Anastasia brow powder, and this is in the shade Brunette and Dark Brown. Now we're ready to start the eyes, so I'm going to prep them with some concealer. This is just Tarte Shape Tape, but any concealer will work, just a light layer, and then setting that with translucent powder. The first shade we're going to use is Chickadee from MakeupGeek, and it's just a, I guess it's a yellow, orange yellow, but I'm really going to pack this color on, so I'm going to use a dense brush to really push it on, and I'm also going to use my fingers here, you'll see in a little bit, to really pull that pigment out. So I'm really only using 2 shades for this entire eye, so this yellow and then also a yellow from the Jaclyn Morphe palette, and then just a brown shade on the outer corner to add a little bit of dimension. But the star of the show is obviously this yellow color, so we're going to really pack that color on until I like exactly how it looks, and then obviously blend. Alright, here we're going in with this brown. It's a warm brown shade from the Jaclyn palette, and just pushing that on the outer corner. Just a soft layer, nothing too crazy, just to add a little bit of dimension and warmth on that outer corner. Then with just a brown eyeshadow, this one is the dark brown from the Jaclyn palette. I'm just using a flat definer brush and creating a soft shadow wing. Now to really get that same color cheek that Zendaya had, I'm using Puppy Love from MakeupGeek, and I'm layering that on top of the cream blush that we already put, and just really focusing on that on the apples and going up her cheekbones. We didn't add lashes, so we're just going to really pile on this mascara. I'm using Better Than Sex by Too Faced, which is a really good mascara that makes the lashes full and thick and feathery, and it's just a good mascara. Then with my STILA Magnificent Metal Glitter, and this shade is Gold Goddess. I'm just placing that right on the tear ducts. For the lips, not putting any color, just a clear gloss. I am using Maybelline's Shine Shot. And that is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.